Greetings and welcome to Faction Masters Season 5, Game 12. We are going to bring you the Shimmersea Fae, played by DQI, against the Forged, played by SoopaSte123. And I am joined by Ste. Thanks for being with us here.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Now, a little while ago, before we started recording, you said you weren't sure about playing between two aggro factions, and the implication is you do see the Forged as an aggressive faction.
Oh, 100%. I play very aggressively with them. I think if they are good on the defense if the opponent's in your face, but usually you want to be in their face. You want to be taking advantage of the Forged in Flames ability as much as you can.
Yes.
And not having to worry about having gates in your hand is also really good for being aggressive.
That's a good point. Master Builder and Forged in Flames, making use of both of those. So what do you think of this opening hand?
Oh, I hated this opening. Nothing I want to play. I don't like Sentry Cogs. I'm happy to discard Sprocket. Workshop is good, but not immediately. Gates I usually discard, and Modulars better later on. But you do what you're dealt.
Okay.
That's how the game works.
Well, at least you don't have to go first. I know that sometimes the gate and the sentry cog can be used in kind of a reactive way. Just if you want to slam down something to deal damage or block. But I think we can just get started and talk about it as we go. So DQI just kind of charging up here. Not too unexpected. Yeah, early gate. That's what they want. Ooh, bit of a bad roll there, but I'm going to make up for it by just dropping another Oracle to get the job done. And I'm sure looking for those early champions. So much of the Shimmersea Fae's play revolves around those 2-cost champions, just summoning them over and over, bringing them back up from the bottom. Let's see how you take your first turn.
Went over to the right, as I often do. I actually did play my Sentry Cog. I was hoping with Modular we could take out this guy here. Wanted to stay away from their gates as well. It's don't want to be near the Shimmersea Fae gates. Only got one. Was hoping for a lucky 2 on a ranged attack.
Oh, that's the worst. Now you can't even kill him with the auto fire.
Nope.
Well, not a great start, but at least you can mostly dump your hand and hope for better.
Yep, absolutely. I think both of us had some pretty bad rolls this game.
Yeah.
The high tide.
Very good high tide, able to push forward almost every unit. Unfortunately, on the replay, we gotta wait for every little animation. Oh, is that a double high tide?
He did a double high tide. I was.
It is interesting though that he didn't push forward every unit, just some of them. The Oracle and the Scout here are just staying back. So let's see. But 2 extra boosts on Nimira is a great place to start. I wonder if he's going to drop a wall on top of you here or what the plan is. Nope. Just going to start doing some attacks.
As I remember, this was a masterful turn by DQI.
Alright, let's see what gets summoned. Tidebreaker, who can push forward. And, yeah, looks like you've got board wiped.
Yep, I'm very much under pressure here, which I'm not used to. I'm used to being on the aggression, so.
Well, the silver lining is you've got a lot of room to maneuver. Sometimes when I'm playing against the Forge, I think I don't want to wipe out their units because that gives you more freedom of movement, but...
Only if you're placing too many Sentry Cogs, I think.
Okay, well, I'll keep that one in mind. I see you're getting some pressure on Nimira here. Maybe trying to make her back off.
Yep, trying to. I was wondering if I should hit the scout or I tried just to go on damage on Amira to back her off, but
Turned out it maybe didn't
only hit
matter
once.
with rolls like that.
Yep.
Okay, dumped your whole hand. Here come the champions.
Now those tidebreakers are hitting harder.
Yeah. Well, he's still not using
really in my face.
yeah. He's still not using Namira's ability to heal her, so feel like he's still playing in aggressive mode here rather than reactive mode. Could be another tidebreaker. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can just slide right up there.
Those gates are killer. You gotta stay away from them against the Shimmersea Fae.
Well, he's not giving you much room to operate then. Got them both up pretty far up.
Just feeling pretty under pressure here.
That was a crucial roll there. You really needed that one.
Needed that one.
Yeah.
Needed that one.
Getting some good hits now. Send Lyra back down to the depths. Even if it is, yeah, hurting your own units just a little bit, but you're doing a good job of keeping the inventors safe.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to bring him down if you're not careful. All right, so this turn, I think DQI, this is the one I remember. Yeah, I think DQI backs off to try to bait me into coming after him.
He's formed this perimeter here, this perimeter of shooters, keeping his distance.
Yeah,
a lot of open space in the middle.
Chase back and
yeah.
forth. Trying to bait me toward those gates and just have me surrounded, but I wasn't going to leave my corner.
Even using the swarm to finish off that workshop.
Yep.
But you've got a lot of units in hand. Let's see what you can do with them.
Again, not a big Sentry Cog fan, but for defense, I'll take it.
Yeah, you decide you're just going to engage in the shooting match here. I'm curious to see where that Magcog goes at the end of your attacking phase, though.
I'm going to tuck him away safely.
Yeah, well, it's nice to block that gate, but you also want to preserve him if you can. Ah, pretty safe there.
Tucked him in.
Now Namira is a little bit too far. Well, we could see the spearhead now. Actually, this would be a good turn for it. Really setting up shop with those gates. Yeah.
All of the gates.
And it's got them nicely spaced out. No spearhead, though, at least not yet. I suppose it could still be played in the attack phase. Oh. Well, maybe can't draw it, or maybe built it early. Ooh, that was an important roll for you that you survived that.
Oh, don't worry, he's gonna finish me off.
Well,
but I guess it could have taken out my Magcog.
It could have, yes.
It's true.
Because by clearing up this space, now he can summon right here after the scout shoots. So at least preserved a little space there.
Now I'm moving up.
Can have a very nice, 4 hits. I don't know if I've ever seen 4 hits with this ability before. You have to be in pretty big surrounding to get the 4 hits, and you've got your barricade to block it off later. Ooh, yep. Only one there, but
that's my plan.
Yeah.
It's okay, we got the Ember Cog. Finish up the scout. And this, yeah, with the barricade, this was the first turn I felt good. I felt like, okay, maybe I'm okay.
It's
But
interesting.
then as
We've
soon as
gone.
I ended my turn, I thought of what DQ I could do, and
Hmm.
of course he did just that.
Okay. I still don't see it, but I'll wait for it to come. I just think it's interesting how we've gone from a horizontal divide to a vertical divide here.
Yep, yep. So you team up with the tiebreaker and the scout on the top Ember cog, and then
There's the spearhead. It's going to be tough
spearhead
for
to the
you
bottom one.
to get rid of that with Lyra tucked away so safely here.
I get really lucky here, and my Ember cog survives my
Okay.
bottom one. But Helma is ready.
Yeah, you don't usually see Helma in the defensive, but you've got a decent lead on your magic pile. I think
Right,
as
I was
a
thinking about the economy game. I'm
yeah,
clearly on the defense here in this game, so I'm like,
yeah,
let's try to be economic with Helma.
yeah. You even gave him the cooling upgrade so he can move around a bit without taking extra damage.
A little more pressure on Namira.
I mean, 9 is a lot to chunk through here. Yeah. And Magcog seals it off. Nice. One thing I find with the Shimmersea Fae is, being that they are a Truth and Light faction, you run through their draw pile really fast. Um, and you're staying a few cards ahead on that front. I feel like between the barricade and Helmaw, it's going to be really tough for DQI to get through to you.
Yep. I was surprised they went for killing off the Magcog rather than attacking Helma with Namira, but I think it was to get that gate
Ah,
open
to
so
get
they could
Inara in there also.
summon after the scout attack. I think this is the point I decide I want no part of this and retreat a bit to their side of the map.
Yeah, it's like you're doing this slow swirl around, except for this Blast Forge cog.
So the
Just
Blast Forge cog here, I was trying to bait Namira away because I really wanted to back away and go to their side of the board. I didn't want Namira there to kill Helma. So I figured putting the Blast Forge cog here could be a big enough distraction. You can't ignore that Namira would have to pull back to kill it, was my gamble.
okay. Let's see what happens. Another barricade, keeping you safe even in a slightly strange position. Oh, he's going for the Blast Forge cog.
Yeah, you can't. It's too much of a threat. You can't just leave it. So at this point, I also think DQI is trying not to play any more cards because as soon
Yep.
as he plays a card,
Right.
he's out of draw pile, and then the champions won't get placed on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, it would be good for him if he could summon each one just one more time.
Yep. So I fully retreat here.
You're just going to go into full switch sides mode here. Looks like
Yep.
taking back a barricade, I presume.
Yep. And I know all the gates have been played, so if I can get rid of the big gate, I'm pretty safe on this side.
Yep. Nice workshop there on the corner. And somehow your inventor is still at full life. That's pretty remarkable. He is finally going to play a card from hand. I think he just didn't have a choice.
Yeah, but he has a trick. But I was surprised when I saw
Oh,
this next move.
now that is a trick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that, but surprisingly effective. Ooh, and I bet he wished he had just one more hit on that one.
Yeah, both of us got some pretty bad rolls in this game, but I wasn't complaining about this one.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Lucky 3 for 3.
Very, yeah.
Which lets me, I think, fully take out this gate.
Can even send the injured Magcog back to your draw pile.
I don't think I do. I think I take the workshop.
Ah.
Workshops are so important late
That
game.
that makes sense. And you're coming close to the well, a little farther now, but coming close to the end of your draw pile.
Yep. So DQI just retreats, wanting me to come there, and I want to stay put.
This is the point where you maybe even if you're playing face to face, just stand up from the table and say, "Hey, let's just switch sides. You sit on this side, I'll sit on that side."
Right, I'm not sure I've ever played a game like this where we've completely swapped sides.
Now he's not even attacking your gate. He could have attacked your gate there, but he's refraining. I think he wants to kind of hold out and make you come back down again.
I did the same thing. I played my sentry cog and then just shut the gate. I'm like, I'll take my time here. So he moves Nightmare up one space, and that's enough to diagonally attack my sentry cog next turn if he wants.
Right.
And I don't like that because he wouldn't be in the line of fire.
Oh, he is taking shots at it. Maybe he just forgot to last turn.
So I move Helma forward, thinking if he goes for the diagonal sentry cog, then Helma can attack Nightmare. And I place a barrel, so I always block Nightmare. I want to get rid of these gates.
You gotta protect that cog. Yeah.
So I think I expected him to summon some things from those gates and kill Helma this turn. Is what I expected to happen. But I wasn't sure what's... I don't know what was in DQI's hand.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have a way to see both hands. Oh, that miss really hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, he's had a lot of those. Just the near misses.
So I believe
enough to give you hope at first, and then...
So I do this little sneaky maneuver. I'm hoping to kill up both gates in one fell swoop.
Oh, do the switch around. Yeah. Well, I think if you kill both gates, that's pretty much the game.
Yep. So I get that one. And with 6 melee dice, I would be shocked if I didn't here.
Seven, even. Counting the workshop twice.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, he still has the, what do we say? The Changeling Swarm. I think that's about all he can summon.
All right. I forgot about that. That's true.
Yeah, look at this block here. The inventor is just almost totally surrounded. And he's just gonna have to try to chip away at your formation here.
Yeah, I think it's just about.
Oh, that's,
If I
yeah.
remember correctly.
Helma's not
Yep.
going down.
Bad rolls continue. And yeah,
Oh,
with Helma not going down, yep, the game is over. DQI.
I think it is.
Yep. And they can.
Okay, and then conceding right there. All right. I don't blame him for conceding at this point. It's not really winnable. Wow, what an interesting game. Not at all how I expected it to end up.
Very strange.
Yeah. Any other closing thoughts?
I mean, it was a great game. I really felt under pressure there. DQI's one hell of a player, that's for sure. Excited for potentially seeing them again if the cards land right in the next game. We'll see.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, SoopaSte123. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next round.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And thanks to all our viewers. And don't forget to tune in next time for more Faction Masters.